Good morning, Mr. Lee. Sir, you were charged with racing on a highway. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On January 5th, 2025, the officer was conducting surveillance as part of a traffic crimes task force of motor vehicles racing westbound on Grand Parkway, and the officer observed the defendant's vehicle traveling in lane 2 and another vehicle in lane 1. The motor vehicle slowed down to approximately 30 miles per hour before launching at the same time in a competitive manner, accelerating to well over 110 to 125 miles per hour in an attempt to outpace each other. The motor vehicles raced 3 times, then pulled into a Buc-ee's. The officer observed the defendant, but was unable to locate the other motor vehicle involved in the race.
So then it says that also he picked up a felony evading. He was on bond for a felony evading and now he's picked up this case, a racing?
It looks like that's the case, Your Honor. He was on bond for the evading.
I'm taking away your privilege to drive. You are not allowed to drive, Mr. Lee. Do you understand? You will be signing an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive. I don't give a rat's behind what is going on in your life. If I find that you drive, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. This is an affidavit that you're going to promise me that you're not going to drive. Do you understand? There's a burning building with 50 kids in it. I don't care. Do not drive. You mind filing those conditions as well, please? No driving.
No driving? Yes, Judge.
Have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Johnson. He will tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, you pick up another case, I'm going to revoke it. And if I find that you're a danger to the public, I'm going to make it sky high. I will do everything in my power to protect my public at all costs. Do you understand? You want the same day as the felony? Yeah? Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to have you sign a reset. We'll have you take a seat in the jury box. We'll get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it. And then after that, you'll be free to go. All right. Thanks, guys.
The felony is all the way in June 2nd.
Mr. Lee, 2026, Your Honor.
Is it set for trial or something?
No, he was on that's a placeholder setting because it was a PTI.
What's going to happen with that? Is he still in the PTI?
It was, from my understanding, I don't know. I think it was some conditions he had to do and he's almost done with it. So I think he's close. I don't know.
So is that, do you know whether they're going to keep him in now? Do they know about this?
I'm sure they know, but
Does the felony court? You're not the lawyer.
No, but they.
Okay. So let's just do this. Let's just do it right. We'll do a 30-day reset. And then I don't know what's going to happen upstairs. We'll see. You just keep us in the loop. Okay. All right. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Next judge is page 10. Pace, come on up.
Good morning, Ms. Pace. Ma'am, you were charged with driving on a suspended license. You were facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Yes, Judge. On January 2nd, 2025, the officer observed the defendant's vehicle at the 900 block of Burke Road. He ran the license plate and it had a return of an expired registration as of November 2024. A traffic stop was conducted. The defendant was not able to provide a Texas driver's license, so instead the defendant provided a name and date of birth. The defendant stated she did not have financial responsibility on the vehicle, and the defendant was shown to have a suspended driver's license not eligible with multiple Class C warrants.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case.
Can I say something?
Please don't. You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
Yes, I do.
You don't want a court-appointed lawyer?
No, I don't.
Okay, so we'll give you time to go hire a lawyer. I am making it a condition of your bond that you're not to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance. And I'm going to have you sign a promise with me today. Doesn't matter what's going on in your life. If you want to drive, go get a license, get liability insurance. If you can show me that, I'll take this restriction off. Happily. Okay? Did you sneeze?
No.
Okay, man. So I'll have you sign this reset. I'll have you get with Victoria for a reset and then we'll get you out of here, man. Okay? Thank you.
All right, Judge, next is page 11. Reyes, come on up.
Good morning, Mr. Reyes. Sir, you were charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 2nd, 2025, the officer was riding with HPD Traffic Crimes Task Force and a group of vehicles was meeting at 430 West Parker Road in Harris County, Texas. The officer observed the defendant, who was 18, brandish a firearm while walking around his vehicle, and the defendant exited from the motor vehicle on the driver's side, walked around the motor vehicle while brandishing the handgun, and then sat in the front passenger side seat. A traffic stop was initiated and the officer made contact with the defendant, the passenger of the vehicle, and the defendant admitted to carrying around a handgun, which was found under the passenger seat in the motor vehicle where the defendant was sitting.
Mr. Reyes, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. What are you doing with yourself these days? Are you in school? You graduated from high school? Okay. I'm warning you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of weapons. You are not allowed to have a weapon. Do you understand? If I find that you have a weapon and you pick up a new case, I'm going to revoke your bond. I will put you in jail. Do you understand? Tell me, you want a lawyer?
Yeah, I'm hiring one.
You don't want a court-appointed one? You do one? Okay. I just fill out an application. Let me see if I have an application on file. I need you to fill out an application for me. Let me take a look at it, and then I'll appoint you one here in a bit. All right? Come on. Do you mind, Ms. Brown, giving him an application?
All right, Judge, next arraignment is page 13.
Can you
Scott,
file?
come on up. Counsel, do you have an arraignment?
No, approaching for bond violation.
All right, we're doing the arraignment.
Bear with me.
first.
I think we're
Counsel
close.
is first to approach.
I have one.
Are you Mr. Scott?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Scott, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 4th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, the officer was dispatched to an assault. The officer met with the complainant who stated that the defendant and her had been in a sexual relationship, and she confronted the defendant about sleeping with another woman. The defendant became angry and followed her to a gas station where he pushed her to the ground with both hands, causing pain.
Okay, Mr. Scott, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do we know, have you spoken to her to find out what she wants? Does she want to have contact with him? Does she not want to have contact with him?
Your Honor, we have not reached out at this time.
Okay.
Well, Judge,
Hold on a second. Just don't say anything at this point. I've got a bunch of DAs here. Whatever you say, they can use against you. I can give you a lawyer today if you want one. You know, you can give your side to the lawyer. The lawyers can talk to the DAs, but I don't want you to say anything to make the case any worse. All right. Because I don't know what she wants, I'm ordering you not to have any contact with her, not to be in possession of any weapons. I'm also entering what's called a magistrate order for emergency protection that identifies Ms. Walton as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate any threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand?
Judge, you know the property that she lives, I paid for and proved out on another state and allowed me to get the homeless, right?
Let's do this. Let me give you a lawyer today. I can have them reach out to find out where she lives, what the address is. I just don't want you to have contact with her. I don't want you to go where she lives or where she works. That's it. Okay? I don't know. Let's do this. Let me give you a lawyer and we'll go from there, okay? Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions, though. Sorry?
Thanks for respecting our case of your ability to improve the court nicely, not even
So hang tight with me. We'll help you out. Don't worry, okay? Please.
All right, Judge. Next
Yeah, I want to
is
do the mine.
page 5.
This is Scott.
Gutierrez, Angel.
Top of page 13. Can you, hey, no contact with weapons.
The last one for now. Counsel, you may approach
So that was the last one.
for now.
No Spanish? No.
No.
Wow, okay. Hi,
Aaron Durden.
okay, come up, Mr. Durden.
Mr. Durden was placed on bond conditions in November, toward the end of November, got an interlock at the end of November. His very first, day to go have it recalibrated was at 12/29. He was out of town on that day, didn't get back until the next week when it was locked out. I got an email on Monday from the trial officer saying that he was locked out and notified you as well. He went the very next day, got it fixed, but you asked us to come here today to address it. He now understands.
I'm not going to play this game with you. Court orders are court orders. You have to follow them. And when you don't, there's severe consequence. And the consequence is you end up in jail. So I'm going to give you a pass now. But if it continues to happen, it's just not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. That's it.
Is there a date that we have for the hearing still on? Thank you. I'll do that.
You ready? Hi. Who do you have?
Mr. Kabir, K-A-Z-I-R. He was here for a bond violation because of a lockout, Your Honor. He since remedied that. Apparently his power battery
Do
shuts
you
off.
mind bringing him up?
Unconditional, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing.
Between them and the state, you know.
I'm not going to play this game with you, Mr. Kabir. If this continues to happen, it shows me that you're just don't care about the bond conditions and their severe consequences. Do you understand?
Your Honor, I don't drive this
I'm
vehicle.
I don't want you to, I'm just telling you, I have bond conditions in place and I expect for you to live up to them. And when you don't, there are severe consequences. Do you understand? Okay. You guys didn't want to add anything? Or did you have something to add? No?
No, Your Honor. No, that was it. That was the only reading.
Okay. All right, man.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, bear with me. We'll do it.
Judge, that was continued supervision?
Yeah. Hi.
I was just gonna ask if we could sign something in your queue for Juarez Chavez.
Yeah.
Oh, great, sorry, thanks.
Just kidding.
She wanted us to.
Hey, I don't have it. I don't have it.
Good morning, Judge, may I approach?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm here on an arraignment. Barragan, B-A-R.
I'm ready when you are. You mind bringing them up?
Yes.
Good morning, Ms. Barragan. You were charged with racing on a highway. You were facing up to a year in jail. I'm sorry, up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Yes, Judge. On January 5th, 2025, the officer was part of a street racing and takeover task force and was advised of a group that met at a gas station parking lot in the city limits of Harris County, Texas. The officer was working in a plainclothes capacity and was following the group from one location to another and viewed two vehicles raced side by side at Highway 290 and Kickapoo Road, traveling westbound. The officer observed the defendant's vehicle and another vehicle slow down to approximately 50 miles per hour before launching at the same time in a competitive manner, accelerating well over 100 miles per hour in an attempt to outpace one another. The officer maintained visual and was able to detain the defendant, the driver of the silver Nissan observed, but was unable to locate the other vehicle.
How fast are we talking over 100?
Let me see if he specified, if it was just that. The officer only said well over 100. He didn't specify.
Aragan, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to participate in this kind of activity again. If I find that you're racing, if I find that you participate in any kind of street takeovers, anything of this nature, reckless driving, donuts, whatever, I will take your ability to drive away from you. Do you understand? Not only that, it is a condition of your bond, and if I find that you do, I can revoke your bond and put you in jail. Can you file those conditions, please?
Yes, Judge.
You're going to reset your case to give you time to fight this thing. I'm going to have you sign a receipt of victory. I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box where we'll get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and then after that, you'll be free to go. You have a lawyer. Because you do, I will waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stay in touch with her. If she tells you she can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, you pick up a new case, you've become a danger to my community, I will put you in jail. You understand? Okay, come on. Thank you.
Judge, I didn't hear, so PC was found, were there state's bond,
States conditions, yeah.
state's bond condition?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Also, there was one more, sorry, off-docket arraignment that was probation to send over here. So whenever you're ready, I'll know.
Okay, who is it?
It's a printout up there, last name Worthy.
Emmanuel Worthy, come up.
This is where things get serious fast. Racing over 120 miles per hour isn't just reckless, it signals intent. And that's exactly what prosecutors look for. Now here's the real twist. He was already on bond for a felony. That means the judge isn't just judging this case, he's judging a pattern. Question for you. Should someone already on bond get any second chances behind the wheel?
Did you get the cause number for this?
Yes, Judge.
He's on probation. Has a motion been filed? I don't know, because the bond's still set at $100, so I don't know if a motion's been filed. Mr. Worthy, you were charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 8th, 2025, the officer responded to a DPS agent who stated he was following the defendant's vehicle and needed assistance on the traffic stop, as the DPS agent was conducting surveillance on an unrelated case. The DPS agent provided a description of the defendant's vehicle, and the officer observed the defendant's vehicle failing to signal a lane change, along with the defendant's third brake light being out. The traffic stop was then conducted, and the officer made contact with the defendant. The officer observed a strong odor of marijuana, and the defendant was asked to step out of the vehicle, and the defendant stated there was nothing illegal inside. The officer located a cigar filled with a green leafy substance known to be marijuana based on training experience with a weight of 0.09 grams or 0.032 ounces. A PC search of the vehicle was conducted, and the officer located an unholstered black handgun inside a backpack in the back seat of the vehicle.
Mr. Worthy, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Take a seat for me in the jury box. Okay, come on.